BMW has been in danger many times, but like a cat with 9 lives, it can always be willow and shine. Looking back at BMW's products released over the years, you'll find that its products include trendy roadsters, luxury cars, and silly bubble cars, as well as performance-oriented 4-door coupes and 2-door coupes. The company had interrupted production due to war, and its footsteps had been disrupted by the economic crisis. A main model is a strange brand of the above models. Can you say that you cannot face the bankruptcy crisis? Even so, BMW's current product direction has gradually taken shape in the 50s. At the time they called the brisk sedan the new class. Class. That's right, it's to scare Mercedes. Unlike many other car companies that waste their limited resources blindly developing and designing, BMW's management already knows exactly what the company needs. The problem with BMW is that the product line is too bloated and mixed, far from the optimal solution. Every company needs to lay its own foundation and then grow accordingly, and BMW is no exception. In 1957, Dr. Heinrich Richter Brom had the foresight to define a model that BMW desperately needed at the time, a 1600cc displacement 4-seat mid-range family 4-door sedan with plenty of interior space. In his report, Dr. Richter Brom describes the concept of a modular car that can be powered by a range of different engines and configurations. Such an affordable 4- or 5-seater car would meet the pressing needs of middle-class German families who grew wealthier after the war. BMW spent a fortune in 1959 to prevent a series of acquisition attempts from American Motors, Britain's Roots Group and, most horrifically, from its nemesis, Daimler-Benz. The brothers Herbert Quandt and Harold Quandt, BMW's major shareholders, know that the key to BMW's long-term profitability lies in a project codenamed Family Car. Believing the project would be successful, they chose to invest their money in the concept on an ongoing basis. However, it will take time to complete the project. Due to the company's financial uncertainty and fluctuating sales, the Quandt brothers eventually decided to buy the company, and the resulting restructuring wasted BMW's precious time for 2 years. Earlier, BMW's 530 prototype car found the right direction. Rumor has it that at a shareholder meeting in December 1959, the company showed a prototype of the medium-sized 4-door sedan to the nearly blind Herbert Quandt, which determined the company's future. It is said that when Herbert Quandt felt the silhouette of the body with his hand on the body and affirmed it, the Quandt brothers confirmed their financial support for BMW. Below are the Herbert Quandts. Pictured below is the bloodline of the Quandt family. Herbert Quandt had married 3 wives, and now the head of the family is a branch of his eldest wife. In 1959 Herbert Quandt married Liselott Globolt, who was his secretary at the time. With the care and support of the Quandt brothers, BMW's engineers were finally able to restart the dusty family car program. When later generations study the history of BMW, they always like to praise some models that saved the company. For example, you can take BMW's quirky tricycle Isetta as an example, and its incredible sales have helped BMW through a difficult time. For example, BMW's 700 cubic centimeters engine motorcycle is also the same. In addition to its small size, this BMW family car embodies almost all of BMW's fine traditions. Define a new level, Die Neue Class. The mid-range 1500 series, dubbed the New Class, Die New Class, became BMW's savior and the first BMW model to actually go, and the basic architecture of this vibrant 4-door sedan was later inherited for a generation and set the tone for BMW's market positioning. Mercedes-Benz in Germany was the first to name its product line after class. BMW's approach is undoubtedly to intimidate Mercedes-Benz. Yes, for the next 50 years, BMW did so. At the 1961 Frankfurt Motor Show, the 1500 series amazed everyone. BMW historian Horst Schieder wrote, "The 1500 series is destined to be the starting point of BMW's new journey." Unfortunately, many of the 1500 fans were unable to bring it home at the time. After Quandt bought the BMW, it took 2 years to prepare the prototype of the mid-size car that could be displayed in public. This boxy but charismatic Bauhaus-style 1500 opened a lively mid-size car line for BMW, which continues to this day. Although 11 months before the 1500 series is actually mass-produced, BMW's future model is already clear. For doors, enough space for 5 people, a single overhead camshaft chain drive engine with a surging power and aluminum cylinder head, responsive handling, clear style and high-speed road performance, but only half the price of another BMW model, the 502 V8. Genius designer Alex von Falkenhausen was inspired to upgrade the engine he had previously designed, a 1L displacement. The upgraded 1,499 cubic centimeters hemispherical combustion chamber engine with a 30-degree inclination can deliver 80 brake horsepower of power and is matched with a Porsche 4-speed manual transmission, which is also equipped with a synchronizer. Straight inlets, 5 spindle pads and low inertia intake and exhaust valve packs provide a good basis for further development and expansion of the model in the future when BMW further develops and expands its displacement and horsepower.